People need to realize that there's a second red pill. The initial red pill is breaking out of the matrix and realizing that not everything is what it seemed. And the second red pill is realizing that once you enter the red pill community, once you enter the awakened supposed community, that you can't just fall for everything that they say and serve to you. That's the second red pill. But so many people are stuck after the first one being like, oh, I see through it, and now I get it. No, you're getting bamboozled a second time. They're like, oh, use coupon code 1776, Patriots. Don't worry, the white hats are in charge. Just go to the rally and scream the slogans, and we'll all show up on election day. And also, voting doesn't matter. But don't worry, Patriots, just 1776. And then they're like, oh, well, my favorite conservative or whatever commentator, my favorite free-thinking commentator has a contract with this company that has a contract with this company that gets sponsored by this company, and if they say the actual true thing, they would jeopardize not only their contract with that company, their ability to get paid, but maybe their merchandise sales or maybe the sponsorships that they have, so they actually can't say it, so they're just going to repeat the thing that financially aligns with the contractual obligation that they already had, meaning that they're not true and free and independent anymore because they can't tell you the truth. It's like, hey, congratulations, you broke through the matrix, we're glad to have you. You realize that a boy can't be a girl by cutting off his pen 15. Welcome to the team, but you still have to have discernment. Because if I have a contract with some network, for example, for speaking or for videos or for appearances or sponsorships or whatever, if that network disagrees with the statement that I'm making, I can't make it anymore. I'm financially obligated to that network. If I have an event coming up and the sponsor of that network or a speaker at that event is connected to this other group that I'm now not allowed to criticize, or I will jeopardize that person speaking at my event or jeopardize that advertiser sponsoring my event, meaning that the event wouldn't exist in the first place. It cannibalizes not only my own brand and my ability to market and make transactions, sell tickets or whatever. I can't say it. If I get invited to the party or I sit down in the golden room or I eat the chocolate cake and they serve it to me and my social club is there, if I dare to speak against that group, I won't be invited anymore, which means I lose the financial connections, I lose the social connections, I lose my seat at the table to create more financial opportunities for myself. Therefore, can you really trust what this person says if they're being sponsored by not only socially but financially from these corporations or having these speakers at their events or whatever? It creates an additional obligation, an unspoken rule where it's like, you can't criticize this or you lose this, because you can buy a person without buying them. For example, let's say you want to sponsor Travis Kelce and you're Pfizer. You know that Travis Kelce has a big podcast. He has an outspoken voice. If you pay him for a commercial and financially say, you can't criticize this company for the next 5 years, then you buy his silence indirectly. If I pay you an outrageous amount of money for a commercial, I give Travis Kelce $5 million to do a series of social media commercials. Well, it says in the contract that you can't question that corporation for 5 years, or you'll be obligated to not only pay back the money that we gave you, but then you'll have to pay damages to the brand, irreparable damages to the brand, because you were the representation of that brand. So you giving Travis Kelce, I'm just using this as an example, $5 million to do this commercial, which is, let's say, twice or 3 times the rate that he would normally get. You're also purchasing his silence for a period of time. The same type of thing is happening in the independent journalist, independent content creator community. It's hard to make money doing this stuff. So you join a network or you get speaking obligations or opportunities, or you sell merchandise or whatever. If you suddenly realize that the party that you supposedly, or the group that you thought were so great, that you cannot criticize them anymore, otherwise you'll cannibalize your contract, you'll lose some of your audience, you'll disable your ability to earn money on ticket sales or speaking fees or whatever, you can't say it anymore. You can say it, but you'll lose. So a lot of people are not going to choose to go against their own financial interest, their own social interest, which means that they will either lie or lie through omission, which means they can't be trusted, which means the independent, free-thinking people that we know, like, and trust, that people have removed their discernment and are just willing to share and post and like and applaud and handshake them, those people are being financially convinced to lie to you. But whatever, right?